Hi, everybody. Welcome to Psych 259 Behavioral Science Statistics. My name is Dr. Spilkin, and I will be your teacher through this class, which is a fully online course. And I just want to go through the requirements, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me. So this class allows us to learn how to use statistical analysis software. And you'll be learning about data entry, graphing, hypothesis testing, and statistical analyses, all using a computer program. My name is Amy Spilkin. I do have an office on Miramar College. If you'd like to meet with me in person, please send me an email to my email address, and we can set up a time to meet. Allow 24 hours for a response, but typically I answer you much sooner. Just a little information, I've been a researcher at UCSD for many years and use statistics all the time. So this is actually stuff I really enjoy, and happy to be teaching this class to you. Prerequisites is Psychology 258. That's a statistics lecture class. So hopefully you've already taken it or are taking it concurrently. Perhaps the school would allow you to do that. And if you have any questions, contact an academic advisor. As I said, the purpose of this class is to teach you how to use statistical and graphic analyses of statistical data using computer technology. And by the end of this course, you'll be able to use SPSS, which is the computer program we use to enter and analyze data, display your data, interpret results, and write your data up. This will be a really useful class. For future psychology classes, we use SPSS as kind of the program in the field of psychology. So as you move on to other psychology courses, as well as if you move on in the field of psychology, you'll be expected to know how to use SPSS. The student learning objectives, we've kind of covered these to be able to use SPSS for data entry. Now on to some of the important stuff, textbook and materials. So we need a textbook for this class. You absolutely must have it. It's called SPSS, A User-Friendly Approach, for version 22 by Aspelmeyer and Pierce. You've got a couple of options for buying the book. If you want to go to the bookstore, so the Miramar College bookstore has a soft cover textbook. It's a blue covered book, and you can buy that at the bookstore. Or you can also buy an access code at the bookstore for an online version of the textbook. So either of these options are available at the Miramar College bookstore. If you don't want to go to the bookstore, you can purchase the ebook directly using either of these two links. They both sell the book that we're using, so you can use the link and just purchase an online ebook and not have to go to the bookstore. So that is our textbook. Now, the other thing that is really important, it is required that you rent SPSS, which is the computer software we'll be using for this class. This class teaches you how to use SPSS, so you have to have that computer program. No other computer program will do. You can rent the student version of SPSS through a website called On the Hub eStore, and it's IBM SPSS Statistics version 24. The student version on their website is called the Grad Pack, and you get a very, very large discount. You'll see that if you were to purchase it, not the student version or not the Grad Pack version, it's over $1,200. But all we need for this class, there's a lot of options on the website, is called the Base Grad Pack for a 6-month rental, and that's $42.99. And then you're going to choose if you're going to use it on a Windows or a Mac computer. So be sure you pick the right link, Windows or Mac, and then look for Base Grad Pack for a 6-month rental, and it should be $42.99. There are lots of options there, so just be sure you're picking the right one. Here is the link. that you'll use to get yourself there. There is no option to buy this software at the bookstore. I have checked, the bookstore has checked, and this is the only way to get the student version at this very discounted price. So being that you're saving $1,200, I think it's worth it to just buy it on this link, considering, like I said, there really is no other option. Once you do that, you do need to register on their website to prove you are a student. You're getting such a big discount, they need to be sure that you're a student. To do this, you will need to take a screenshot of your class schedule to verify you're a student. Otherwise, you could use a school email, but at Miramar College, we don't get school-issued emails. So the screenshot of your class schedule will work, but the screenshot must have your full name, the name of the school, and the class you're currently taking, which is this Psychology 259. If your screenshot of your class schedule has all of that information, you'll be fine and you'll get approved. Your school ID will not work because it doesn't have all that information. And I've provided this also in the week 1 module for our class, but that's what you'll need to do. And then obviously you will need access to a computer for all the course because this is an online course. So be sure you have a working computer. In terms of an online course, we need respectful behavior, even though we are in an online setting. And if you have any questions, you can follow this link that talks about the netiquette guidelines expected at Miramar College. Our course is set up in modules, so each week a new module will open and you'll access those modules in Canvas. Be sure you complete all of the assignments in the module. There'll be videos to watch, written assignments, quizzes, etc. And the course, like I said, will have a variety of methods to assess your learning. You'll read the textbook, complete these short written assignments. We'll have weekly quizzes, a final project, and a final exam. Since it's an online course, everything will be done online using Canvas. So be sure you, again, have a computer that's working and up for the semester and that you're familiar or you will get familiar with Canvas. In terms of course policies, plagiarism and academic integrity, really important. So I expect that you would follow all of the policies and procedures from the San Diego Community College District. In terms of academic integrity, if you have any questions, please go ahead and take a look at this link or feel free to email me. Attendance, you're expected to log in and begin coursework the first day of the class. Since this is a fully online class, we don't have any required on-campus meetings, and we won't be able to meet each other face-to-face unless you want to schedule some office hours. You must log into Canvas several times a week to stay informed and meet your deadlines. I would say you should log in daily. And you must show continuous progress throughout the course, and that means completing your assignments, completing your homework, doing your quizzes, completing your final project. I need to see that each week you're doing that, or you won't. It won't look as though you're attending the class. And it's your responsibility to drop any class you decide not to attend any longer. So if you are not going to continue in the class, be sure you drop the class. I will not drop you from the class. So if you stop attending, you stop doing the work, but you stay enrolled in the class, the end of the semester, you'll fail the class because you haven't done the work. So if you need to drop for any reason, just be sure you drop yourself. Be sure you're aware of all the deadlines, the withdrawal deadline, the drop deadline, etc. Your final grade is affected by all of our classroom activities that we do online. And the only exception to this is Fed students who have very specific attendance requirements. And in that case, if you are not following them and you are a Fed student, I will have to drop you. Participation is by doing all of the different assignments in each weekly module. Be sure to follow the directions carefully to receive full credit. The weekly modules, like I said, each week there'll be a new module to complete. It'll typically correspond with one chapter of our textbook. The modules will open Sunday at 1 a.m. So you'll have Sunday, a weekend day to start work. Each week there will be videos as well as assignments that need to be completed, and they all contribute to your understanding and your grade in the class. So each week be sure to work your way through the module step by step and complete all the assignments by their due dates. It's your responsibility to turn the assignments in on time. You can certainly complete any assignment early. You don't have to wait till the day it's due. So we have Canvas written assignments. Those will be due Wednesdays and Saturdays at 11:59 p.m. So every week you'll have 2 or more short written assignments based on the reading of your text and your watching of my videos. They may require you to upload output from SPSS. At least one assignment will be due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. and at least another due by Saturday at 11:59. Be sure to complete your assignments by the due dates. Remember, you're working online, and so there's an online due date. If you complete it the following, at 12 o'clock instead of 11:59, it will be considered late. So those due dates remain pretty much throughout the semester. You do have weekly quizzes due Sundays at 11:59. So for each chapter, you'll be expected to complete a weekly quiz. They're important to help you understand the material. They're mostly multiple choice questions, and you might have to upload some output from SPSS. You have the opportunity to take each quiz twice, and your highest grade will be entered in the gradebook. So if you take it once and you're happy with your grade, then you're done. If you take it once and you're not happy with your grade, you're welcome to take it again, and whichever one is your highest grade will be counted. We have a final project due Sunday, the second week of class, and we'll describe it as in more detail, but basically you'll be doing a number of statistical problems using SPSS and will be cumulative. By this point, you'll be ready to do a project like this. And then final exam, that's the last week of class. Between Wednesday and Friday of the last week of class, it'll be taken via Canvas. It will be cumulative. You'll have 100 minutes to complete it and only take it one time. The exams are open book, open note, not to be taken with another student though. I will provide you a study guide, and you will need to study like a regular exam because you won't have enough time during the test to look up all your answers. Important information, it is your responsibility to follow the course schedule and complete your work by the deadlines. If you can't find an assignment, please contact me. I'm happy to help you, but if you don't contact me, I can't. Late assignments won't receive full credit. If you miss the final exam or final project, you won't be able to make it up. I'll have you read your helpful hints on your own, but basically I'm going to ask you to keep up with the work with statistics. If you fall behind, it's very hard to catch up. So please keep up every week with the work you need to do. Also, I am posting videos throughout the semester in the modules. Usually I'll have kind of a theoretical video to help remind you about whatever we're talking about that week, if it's t-tests or z-tests or whatever it is, because you may not remember that from your lecture class. And then I'll post a video that talks about how you run those tests in SPSS. Please watch both of those videos. It will be really important for you in terms of passing the class. And then communication with me. Please communicate. If you have a question, let me know. I am here to help, but if you don't reach out to me, then there's very little I can do. I'm happy to try to meet with you in person or online. Grading, you'll see 25% of your grade are your written assignments, 25% of your grade are your quizzes, 25% of the grade is your final project, and 25% is your final exam. We add all that up and it's a weighted average at the end of the semester. And there you can see. Accessibility is really important, so if you have trouble with any of the course content, please contact me and I will do everything I can to help you. Thank you.